Let's get started. Welcome back. I almost instinctively did the paper cuts intro. That won't do. So as you can hear, we are playing Balatro while listening to some old time radio. If you, for the recorded viewer, if you want to hear the rest of this, this is Mysterious Traveler, the House of Death. You can find it on archive.org. It's in the public domain. Anyway,
Yes, as I was saying, Louise, I don't
let me
care for
press
Roger
on my
Rathkins
buttons
at all.
over here
Ask me, he's been
so that we
behaving
can actually
very
play
strangely.
Balatro. Because I don't think I can play it
Hmm?
the way I had things, and now I can.
You gave Queenie doesn't seem to have agreed with her. She looks ill. Yes, you're right.
Oh
Queenie,
no!
what's the matter with Mother's little darling? Mother, she's in agony.
Oh no.
Roger, come
She's in agony.
Roger,
4-7 of clubs. Okay, let's.
do something. We must
Oh,
support
that
Queenie.
cat has opinions.
Oh, Roger, look.
Magnus and Library both looked up from the bed,
Dead.
but with that, they both looked up from the bed like, who is yelling? Anyway, let's try and. I'm trying to beat more stakes here. Higher and higher difficulties, as it were.
Oh, Queenie, we've had her ever since she was a little kid.
In the hopes that I can.
There, Aunt Louise, you mustn't cry. You still have Toby.
Okay, we've already done clubs. Let's try to lean in on getting more hearts this run. Because in the same way that there's like there's a Joker that we unlock for doing a set amount of clubs that makes fantastic multiplication.
1 minute Queenie was perfectly
There are ones for other suits. So 55322. Let's discard this through. Well, actually, I have an idea. 1, 2, 3. Poison.
Martha, you don't mean that Roger and Hester... Oh, no. Yes, Louise.
Well,
Oh, what are we going to do? We can't get at the phone.
not the money. Yeah, let's just play this flush that we've artificially created.
The two old ladies stared at
But
each other,
I'm aiming.
terror in their eyes. The minutes dragged into hours, and each hour was a nightmare, as they waited for the time to come when they could make the one contact between themselves and the outside world.
Sorry, I am aiming to try and unlock. So there's a Joker, right? If we go into options, I might be able to show you. So if I go into collection, right, there's a Joker called Onyx Agate, I think. It's a... Yeah, Onyx Agate. It's a reference, I presume, to, like, the Mox Jet magic card. And as you can see, there are corresponding cards for diamonds, hearts, and spades. And so I'm gonna see once if I can aim for hearts this time.
Look over this way, George. It's Martha Abaddon.
Do I want to take Fibonacci? Or do I want to sit on this money? I think let's just sit on our money. We've got enough points to get over 600 for sure.
But after George Gibson left the Abbott sisters, he met Hester a half-mile up the road. The two conversed
5,
for a
4,
minute,
3, 2. Oh well.
then George Gibson
Actually, even
continued
though
his way.
this ace is
Hester
debuffed,
stared after him
that
as he
straight
drove
still
away,
might net us a good
her
deal of
face
points here.
and white. Then, as if suddenly
very
understanding
curious
the
what's going
implication
to
of his
happen.
words, she turned and ran towards her home, her heart pounding with fear.
Roger, I just met George Gibson, and he told me that when he delivered the mail here, Aunt Martha and Aunt Louise called him into the house.
Call him into the house.
Yes. They asked him to get Judge Smith for them at once.
I told you it wasn't safe to leave them alone, even with the phone locked in our room. All our plans may have
Oh
been
no, 8765.
Do you think they suspect?
Well, we'll just
I don't know.
play
I
those
do
two
know it was a mistake
kings.
letting them talk to George Gibson. After all our careful work, we can't let everything be spoiled now.
Oh, we'll play high card there, see once we can fish for one more good hand. No, we cannot. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a flush anyway. We take those.
I told you he wouldn't fail us. Oh, but Roger and Hester are in the house now. What if they don't let George see us?
Nonsense. When George has a message to deliver, he delivers it. Roger's just gone out to get the mail, but Louise...
Telescope actually wouldn't be bad if we wanted to lean on a specific hand type.
The man driving it's only
Splash, I feel like Splash is really handy if you're not. If you're playing a non-straights and flushes focused deck build. But it's but that kind of makes it situational.
Thank you, Roger.
Why didn't George Gibson deliver
I'm gonna
the mail?
grab this, actually. The telescope voucher is super good.
Yes.
I might regret
I'm
that,
sorry to
but
tell you this, but poor
you
George
know.
Gibson was killed last night.
Let's grab Mega Arcana pack and see what we have.
Returning to the village.
2 random tarot cards.
By
Oh, cool, we could create the sun using the
We'll
food.
just upset you.
And then we can make more
Hester will bring you your
hearts.
supper.
1, 2, 3.
That
Shall we?
means Judge Smith never got our message.
Oh, Martha.
Louise, don't you see? It wasn't an accident.
And then I think I'm going to take the Emperor for 2 free random tarot cards. Judgment is fantastic here, because we kind of need a Joker of some kind. Vampire is horrible. I'm not very impressed about it, honestly.
But if we can't get word to the outside and they're poisoning our food.
Yeah.
We've eaten the things in food.
Actually, with coupon tag, this wouldn't be terrible.
Throwing food away or we'll starve.
Do I have...
Thing to do.
I don't have 2,000
Toby,
points worth of cards
sample
here.
our food before we eat it.
You mean to see if it's poisoned?
Yes. Oh, I know it's dreadful risking poor Toby's life like that. But it's the
Oh,
only
I
thing to
know,
do.
it's dreadful.
And meanwhile, we must.
You know what I could do is I could just strength these 2 kings and have 5 of a kind immediately. That'd be really funny, actually. But I think we'll play this full house. I genuinely think we should just sell Vampire.
Toby, a nice piece of meat for mother, little darling.
Martha? Why are you feeding Toby?
He gets plenty to eat in the kitchen.
Of course.
I've always fed Toby from my own plate. He expects it.
But Aunt Martha, if you feed that meat to the cat, there won't be enough for you.
Yes. If you're to get well, you need all that food. Now, I don't want you feeding Toby
Let's discard
anymore.
7643 here.
Come
See
along,
once we
boy.
can fish
Come on out to the
for
kitchen
some.
while Aunt Martha
Come
and
on, there's
Louise
gotta be one more
eat
10
their
in here. Well, actually, we'll just play this flush. Very simple.
How are you, Aunt Martha? Louise?
But yeah, I think
I brought
I'm...
you your lunch. Doesn't it look good? Yes, Hester, it's very nice.
Let's
Lunch, eh?
discard
Here,
these.
Toby. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hester,
10,
have you
9.
seen Toby?
No, Aunt
I'm
Martha,
so
I
close to a straight flush there, but I don't have any more
He's always
discards.
on time for meals. He's probably someplace around the house. Now eat your lunch before it gets cold. Oh, Martha, where can he be?
Toby will be along in a few minutes. We won't touch a bit of this food until he's tried it first.
Oh, I do wish he were here. I'm so hungry.
Please, don't touch a thing on that tray. It isn't safe.
Oh, there's gotta be at least 200 points worth there. Right? Yeah, definitely. Let's see. There's gotta be an additional twist to this. Oh, perfect. Hack is actually super good early game. Square Joker wouldn't be bad, especially if we lean into
Good
it.
evening, Roger.
I have your supper here for you two.
I think I'm just straight up going to sell Vampire. Like, ostensibly it could be a very good thing, but it just eats so much money to get multiplier.
He seems to have disappeared. Oh no!
Now you mustn't worry. I'm sure
2
he'll
random
turn up.
planet cards, stone cards, spades, or lucky
Your
card.
state of health.
Why, certainly not. Now, we
Let's
want you
do
to eat everything that
spades
Hester's brought you.
alongside our
Now eat
hearts
very
here.
hard. Come along, Roger. I'll get you your supper.
All right, dear.
We gotta see what's in this spectral pack. There's gotta be something good in here.
Nonsense, they've killed him.
Aura
And they were last
adds
night when we fed Toby
an
from our
effect
plate.
to a card in
They
hand.
killed him, so he won't spoil their plans.
Oh, so I can select a given card and have it have that effect. Or add 3 random enhanced face cards.
Tomorrow, I I'm going to go out to the road and try to get to the village.
But Martha, it's
You know what? I'm gonna
night. It's
enhance
amazing.
this
You know you
king.
can't walk more than a few yards. You're not strong.
Foil isn't terrible.
With either starvation or poisoning staring us in the face, we haven't any choice. I must try to reach
The arm actually isn't a terrible boss to play against here. Just out of the sense of, we haven't leveled any of our
Next morning, after Roger had left for the village,
2, 3, 4,
Hector got to the
5.
Miller
So
farm.
I'm gonna
Martha
actually
dressed as
discard
quickly as her
these.
shaking hands would permit. Louise watched nervously.
Oh,
Her
this
sister
could be
quietly
interesting.
opened the door and started on her long, painful way to the village.
Long, painful way to the
Where's
village.
Aunt Martha?
Okay, let's I guess play the 3 of the kind with
She's
5s
placed around
here.
the house, but I've just been through the house.
Well, I could play full
But Aunt
house
Martha
here.
was open.
That'll
Yeah,
at
hadn't
least
called
get
or
us
anything. Aunt Louise,
uh,
did Martha leave this
some
house?
extra points.
Why, yes, she said she wanted to go for a walk. Go for a walk? With her age and in weather like this? Why, it'll be the death of her. Did she start out toward the village?
Look at that, another
Answer
full
me.
house.
Yes, yes.
See, the
that's
trouble
right,
is we're
Martha
not
was. She must be
enhancing
stopped.
Square Joker here. She must be stopped. Nestor of the Twitchland, what is your wisdom?
20 minutes later, as Roger drove along the road leading to his
Drink
home,
good tea. The cheap stuff is alright, but the good stuff is really good.
there was a weary, painful look on her face as she hobbled towards the village.
Weary.
In spite of her determined resistance, he put her in his car and drove her.
How are you,
on
Altier?
home.
I hope things have been going well over there. I
Was
know
uppermost in his mind.
several
He
minor
must
turmoils
make sure that
occurred,
this could never be
which is
repeated.
always rough.
Oh, Martha.
Uh,
So hungry.
Yes,
3,
Louise,
9,
I know.
7,
So am I.
7,
We've gone
6,
3
3.
days now
Let's just
without
play those to get them out of
We
hand.
left them our money and our will.
The good
I
stuff is
must
really good. It's true. You know, listen, as much as tea really has a little bit of the wine culture going behind it,
Yes.
to a certain point, it is worth spending on a little better tea.
Oh, but
Generally, you know, oh, well, there goes that run. Let's try again. So, see, I'm of two minds here, because technically, we need to finish Black Deck to unlock this, and then go for difficulties. But Black Deck is so hard to play with. It's not even Brain Goblins, I don't even know what's up. I mean, honestly, judging from what you've told me and your community at large, it might be just a generalized disruption in
Now, come on, close this door and go back to your
generalized disruption in routine. You know, that really throws people off.
But Aunt Martha,
Coffee in the kitchen right now. That's fair. Coffee is also a good source of caffeine.
Oh, all right. If you ask me, it's
I'm
just a waste of
gonna see once we can grab.
You'll find him so much quicker if you both look for him.
Oh, very well. But you
Full
go back to
house.
your room so you won't catch cold.
But the thing about tea, right, is there's an ocean of difference between the cheap, like the really cheap, like Lipton bag stuff, and the like nice loose leaf stuff, and then there's like
You won't stop us from
a
escaping now.
small,
I must get Louise.
there's a small gap
Louise,
between like
Louise.
the really, really good like,
Martha,
you know, single origin, you know, fancy schmance loose leaf, and the like loose leaf you could buy at a wall. And so like, really,
Oh, they found out they're locked in.
it's not that big of a deal.
Care of everything.
You know, it ostensibly I could definitely, in like, especially if I had to, I could get by without the really, really good stuff, but like normal loose leaf tea,
Ready to leave, Louise?
like you gotta be able to see, you know, at least chunks of leaves. You know what I mean?
Oh, how quickly it's starting to
I will not deny that, but also a bottle of Lipton saved my throat from parchness. That's fair. Pre-made tea is a lot better than I give it credit, most times.
Yes, we're coming along nicely.
Oh, this is all terrible. So I'm gonna skip all of it.
You mustn't waste any pity on them. Even if they are our niece and nephew, they're not
But yeah, pre-made tea, I give a lot of guff. 8765. What if I were to discard for some... Yeah, the cards listened to me. I said 87654, and the cards said, you got it, bud. But premium tea is generally a lot better than I give it credit for. I don't drink it a lot, and so I'm like, oh, well, it can't be that good, and then, like, I will take some from Raz, and she'll be like, oh, try this, and I'm like, oh, that is better than I expected. Oh, 8675 309. Oh, I mean, yes.
We told them what we were forced to do to escape. We'd have to reveal that our own niece and nephew were poisoners, murderers. We don't want to disgrace the family name, Louise.
Oh, no, Martha.
Your family name, Louise. I'm gonna take Juggler for one more hand size. Oh no, not the roof. Yeah, that one song.
A few minutes later,
The one by Tommy Two Tone.
to find Martha and Louise in the garden.
Oh, the fire
Yes,
company
the
arrived.
roaring fire which had been their home. It was too late to
Yeah,
save
so
the
driver's
other
license
occupants
is
of the
really
house.
situational, but I'm
So the
grabbing
men
it
were
anyway
forced to
because it'll
stand
eventually
by
start going off.
and watch it burn.
Watch it burn. Fire burn.
Good morning, Judge Smith.
Good morning, Miss Martha, Miss Louise. I trust you're well.
I forget how strong Blue Joker can be, because, like, you know, I generally neglect how strong chip boosting effects can be, because they do get multiplied by the multiplier. Telescope really good. You know what, let's grab some bonus cards to try and feed driver's license, huh? Ooh, Steel King. Absolutely.
Ladies, I'd hoped I'd never have to reveal the truth to you, but now it appears I must.
I don't understand, Judge.
Oh
Last
no.
month, the bonds in the trust fund your father left you became utterly worthless. Your nephew and niece were afraid
Utterly
the shock of
worthless.
learning you were penniless would kill you. So it was decided to keep the news from you. That's why the
Oh,
three of us
look at
persuaded you
that.
to move in with them. Your house here in the village had
Look at that. We're gonna discard this 2-pair in hopes of fishing for the 10 of diamonds. Because we've got a
So
straight
worthless
here.
now. Perhaps I should have told
Oh,
you this
no.
a month ago. But your niece and nephew wouldn't hear of it. In spite of the fact that they had only Roger's salary to live on, they were determined to prevent you from ever learning of your misfortune.
But the deaths of poor
Their
Queenie and
misfortune.
Toby. Of George Gibson.
876.
George Gibson? I'm
The
afraid I
whole
don't
time.
understand. Surely you heard he was killed a few days ago when a tire on his car blew out and it overturned.
You mean he wasn't
Oh.
Certainly not. Are you
I
feeling well? Has my
see.
news been too much for you?
No.
That's
Well,
the
I'm
that's
afraid
the
niece and
twist.
nephew
I'm like,
are
what's
gone,
the twist on this gonna
no one
be?
can
It's just
support you.
normal murder mystery.
I'm afraid
Wow.
there's only one thing left.
One thing left. What's that?
I'm sorry to say, the home for the infirm, the poor house.
Mad Joker. Mad Joker would be so good with... See, that's the thing, is I mostly want it because it's polychrome, but then we could play into it, right? Do we sell Juggler
This is the
then?
mysterious traveler again.
6, 7, 8. 8.
Have you enjoyed our trip?
We could sell driver's license
Too
and get a
bad
free
about the
multiplier
opposite
now.
Such nice
let's go
old
for it.
ladies. But then, how were they to know that poor Queenie died of cramps, not poison? After all, you can't be
Not
too
poison.
careful, can you? Would you care for a sandwich?
Can you?
They're very delicious. I make them myself.
This is...
Oh, you're getting off at the next.
I gotta look up this show and see, like, who was making it and when, because my immediate inclination is, this is kind of eating... This is kind of eating the same lunch as Twilight Zone. Every week.
You've just heard Chapter 9 of The Mysterious Traveler,
A series of dramas of the strange and unusual.
Anthology, radio show, magazine, and comic book.
Tonight's program,
Interesting. I didn't know it was a magazine and comic book.
And Elizabeth Morgan played Louise
Stories
Evans.
run the gamut from
The
fantasy to
Mysterious
science
Traveler,
fiction
written by
and straight up and down
Robert Arthur and
crime
David Cogan,
comics.
is directed by Jock McGregor.
It began on the
The music was
Mutual
played by Doc
Broadcasting
Whipple.
System. What else has Maurice Tarplin done?
Listen next week to a tale titled The Man Who Knew Too Much. Another tale
Mostly
of the
other
Mysterious Traveler.
radio shows. Interesting.
The Mysterious
That's
Traveler is presented
fascinating.
by WOR Mutual every Sunday at 7 over most of these stations.
Huh.
This is Mutual.
That's fascinating. So this was like, I thought this was like, oh, it's leaning into the Twilight Zoniness of it all. No, it's just an anthology show with an unsettling narrator.
The Mysterious Traveler.
Traveler. Yeah, let's just play two-pair. I've been trying to avoid playing two-pair in case it unlocks me a thing, but
Inviting you to join him on another journey into the realm of the strange and
I'm
terrifying.
gonna discard this queen, see if
I
I
hope
can
you
pull
will
anything
enjoy the
interesting.
That it will thrill you a little and chill you a little. So settle back. Get a good grip on your
Come
nerves.
on, big
Where are we
money.
going?
Big money, four of a
We're on a
kind, no
journey to
four
the
of a
grave
kind.
and
We did
learn
get
the
another Full
secrets of
House,
the
though.
dead in a tale titled
This is not going to be enough, by the way, to defeat this large blind. The wall, often a killer of our progress here.
Some years ago.
Rudely.
I was a county coroner.
Also, there are challenge runs. I've not looked through the challenge runs, actually. Like, I did one. I was like, huh, what's in here?
The wealthy stockbroker.
And we've got 15-minute city. I beat 15-minute city. It's actually not that hard. It's just don't use face cards and straights are made with gaps. It's pretty easy, honestly, as far as challenges go. The really fascinating one is Omelet. You don't make any money,
She's upstairs in her room packing.
and so you have to sell each of these eggs anytime you want any cash.
Roger, won't you speak to
Which
her?
I think is really interesting, honestly, if you ask me.
I'm afraid, Philip, that Vivian and I
The
have been
rich
as
get
close as
richer.
brother should be.
Oh, this one's wild. Okay, so like you can see, it says here, we start
Couldn't do that.
with,
I love
come
her,
on,
Roger. I wouldn't want to
we
live
start
without her.
with
Won't you
both of
please
the,
try to persuade her
both
to
of
stay?
the,
All right, Philip, I'll do my best.
you know, the thing with the stuff with the thing.
I'm
Both
all
of
set,
the,
ready to- Why, Roger, darling, what a surprise. What are you doing here?
both of the interest boosters,
Told me.
and then
Surely you can't be
you
serious.
can't have
You know how he
chips, the
loves you,
blue
everything
number,
he's done to make you
more
happy.
than your money.
Roger, you aren't going to start on that,
You know what?
are you?
Someday
I'm gonna try
you will
this.
get
I think
what you
this is
deserve
really
for
fun. This sounds like a
walking
really
over
fun
people, breaking their
challenge.
hearts.
It's
Every
neat.
time I think of you being my sister, I feel Roger,
Let's go
please.
for it.
Would you mind waiting in the other room? I'd like to speak to Vivian.
Roger,
alone.
please.
All right, Philip. Call me when you want me.
Come on, big
No matter
money.
what you have to say, you just
There
all
we
the
go.
time.
Oh, Vivian, how can you do this to me? You know I love you, that I'd do anything to make you happy.
That's sweet of you, dear. Would you mind lending me your car to get
There we go.
home?
Easy,
You leave me,
straight,
Vivian.
video
Don't get a
games,
cent.
simple.
Not a cent, do you hear?
Really?
Not
Do you
a
ever stop to
cent,
think,
do you
Philip,
hear?
that there might be another man with more money than you?
Another man?
So, as you can see, we get 20 interest because of the starting conditions of this.
Couldn't be anyone in that time.
Oh, but there was.
Oh, Vivian. In spite of what
Scary
you've
Face
done,
actually wouldn't be
I'm willing to
bad.
forgive you and start over with you.
But darling,
Vagabond
I don't want
is
to.
like in direct
I want you to
opposition
Vivian, you can't
to
do this
our
me.
synergy.
I love you. I want
I'm gonna
to
take
let you-
Scary
I
Face
really must
though.
be saying goodbye now. He's waiting for me in town.
Ooh,
and I
what
don't
if we
want to
got
If I can't
double
have you, no one else
money
will,
in
do
the
you hear?
Arcana pack though?
I must go.
No.
Did we? Blast card, malt cards,
A gun.
Yes, Vivian.
High
a gun.
Priestess,
I told
Random
you if I
Joker.
couldn't have
Random
you, no one else
Joker.
would.
Oh, Philip, you're insane. Put that gun down.
If you don't change your mind about leaving, I'll kill you.
Even with that gun, you can't keep me. Do you hear? I'd sooner die than go on living with you. I'm going. And you're not going to stop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Immediate straight. That's crazy. You shot me. Oh.
Philip, what happened? I thought I heard...
You know, I'm goofing on this a lot, but it's actually very fun to listen to. 8, 7, wow, look at that. Another straight.
Do you know what this means?
No, I lied.
Like
I lied. The straight is a lie.
the electric chair. I know. Nothing seems to matter now. But you simply can't throw your life away like that, Philip. Oh, even if Vivian was my sister, I don't mind.
Come
telling
on,
you that I
yeah,
would
another straight, easy video game.
Your wife. Oh, please, Roger. Now, look, Philip. If we were to get rid of the body,
We are coincidentally pulling straights right as we got Runner. The video game really very much enjoys what we're doing so far.
if we were to bury her in the woods, no one would ever find the body.
Bury her in the woods.
I couldn't do that. Then I'll do it. You can wait here till I return. But Roger...
Zany Joker, I don't think so.
You better give me the gun.
Judgment, I want to see what the random card is. I'm very susceptible to funny random number go burr. Like, I love seeing, like, oh, but it's random, what could happen? I'm gonna grab this red 4 in case we have something that'll use,
As Roger picked up the body,
easy baby game for babies, it's true. You know what, let's level up straight. We've been pulling a lot of straights, and, like, especially with the Runner here, it might behoove us to play into that.
the house and extended for miles. He
Cards
carefully made
previously
his
played
way
this
to the
anti are
forest
debuffed.
outside,
No.
well out of sight of the house. Then he stopped and
I don't know, gang.
I think this is
10,
quite
9,
hard,
8,
huh?
7, 6.
I'm tired of being carried.
Honestly, we could also get rid of that 6 and try to pull for a jack of some kind.
Well, let me congratulate you on your performance.
I said a jack of some kind. No,
Think he suspects anything?
Of course
the
he
game
does.
did not want to listen to me. Let's just play this 3 of a kind
You've got the
here.
gun, haven't you?
Certainly I've got it. You don't think I was going to let him discover that the bullets
Certainly
had
I've
been
got
removed and blank cartridges substituted, do you?
Oh no, not you, Roger.
Oh, easy video game. See, easy video game. That just added to our multiplier enough.
You don't think Philip will give you any
This
trouble?
is something I really enjoy about Balatro is like, once you get a run off the ground, it's super fun to just steamroll through things.
You'll find my car
Mega
at the
Buffoon
Ronaldo.
pack.
All right. I'll be waiting for you at 2 o'clock.
Smear Joker actually wouldn't be bad for flushes. Card Sharp also wouldn't be terrible if we wanted to specialize at a specific hand. Oh, To the Moon, though. To the Moon directly plays into the, like,
This morning,
limitations of this challenge, so I feel like we have to get it.
with a calculating glance, he noted that Philip's
Let's get
eyes were
Card Sharp. I feel like... Oh, no. Smeared Joker will play into Lusty Joker for more hearts.
I kept thinking of Vivian.
Even though Card Sharp's really good if you can set it up, but
All
like,
you have to do is tell him that Vivian left you and you don't know where she is. Or things like that happen every day.
yeah, let's level up Flush, because now we have the Smeared Joker, which means Flush is really the hand we need to play for.
Rest assured, I will. That's very good.
Ooh, Negative Joker. We gotta skip for the Negative
Truth of the matter
Joker.
is, you,
I mean,
you
really.
could do me a favor if you would. Of course.
1, 2, 3,
I'm
4,
administered a
5.
business deal and
Flush.
I find myself
Easy video game. We have altered the rules, and now it is very simple to win. See, the real weakness with this, though, is when hearts or diamonds, when hearts or, like, when a suit is debuffed by a boss, then we are extra hit by that. Negative Abstract Joker for free.
All right. I can't tell you
Let's
how much I
go.
appreciate
Abstract
this,
Joker for
Philip.
context just gives you multiplier based on how many jokers you have. It's fantastic. Let's make multiplier cards out of these two.
Roger smiled.
$20,000.
Things were working out just as he had planned. An hour later,
Obviously we can't use Judgment because we don't have room. Death actually wouldn't be terrible to just make
What
more
does this look like?
aces or faces if we wanted to lean in a scary face.
Why, there isn't 100,000 here.
No, my dear.
Yeah,
I
it's
only
fine.
got 20,000 from
It's
it.
definitely fine. This won't bite me.
Why didn't you get it all this morning when you saw him?
My dear Vivian, it simply isn't done that way.
Yeah, see, now all spades are debuffed. means spades and clubs are debuffed, so I have to discard all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although I already have a flush here.
I'll have to go on hiding in this
Let's
miserable
discard just to see
apartment
what
until
we
you
pull.
finish your little game with him? Never being able to leave it for fear someone will recognize it.
Yeah, just for fun.
Vivian, you've got the radio and books
I
and...
won't
Oh,
stay
look at
here in
that.
this apartment, I tell you.
Straight
I won't.
flush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
As I say, Vivian. Exactly. Do you understand?
Roger, my arm, you're hurting
Look
me.
at that.
What I'll do if you disobey me. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, yes.
Apparently, he makes himself clear. Okay, so this adds chips, this adds malt, this adds malt. This is a passive, so it can go to the left.
For time he knew was working
This
on
is
his
also
side
passive,
against Philip.
so we can go to the left. Look at all
One
this.
morning he called on Philip at his
This is crazy. Apparently, the interest can get so high that you just, like, it just starts showing a number instead, which is wild.
Whatever happened was her fault.
We don't want riffraff right now. We have full jokers.
Yes, of course.
You know what? I do want to see what Emperor gives us. Judgment, like I just said, we already have jokers, so no. The Fool, actually, just 2 more tarot cards for free is funny, so yes. Wheel of Fortune actually wouldn't be terrible here. Let's play this Arcana pack and see once if we have any cards we want to make into clubs.
You wouldn't want to see that happen, would you? Well, of course not, Roger, after all.
I mean, we might as well sell this, actually, because, like,
In fact, I made myself an accomplice to Vivian's murder.
yeah, let's lean into, well, can you unlock jokers in a challenge run? Actually, the real answer here is Temperance, because it gets us free money. But then we can play Moon into doing, play Moon just for fun here.
I'll write you out a check.
So let's play Temperance just to get some extra cash, and let's do Wheel, because come on, big money. Nope, complete failure.
Accepted the check from Philip. There was no longer any doubt that Philip understood.
Yeah, let's level up Straight Flush because we've got a great opportunity for Straight Flush.
Later that day,
After defeating the boss blind, gain $15.
There was a smile on his lips. As he
Could be a good
asked
idea.
to see.
Could be a good idea.
Look at this. $40,000 in cash.
Oh, Roger.
$40,000.
And there's plenty more where this came from. Look at that.
Oh,
piece.
plenty more, you say?
All right, Roger.
Yes?
COD for Miss Brown.
Okay, so let's do this
Mistaken. There's no Miss Brown
just
here.
for the flush.
The address she gave, it's in care of Mr. Roger Martinson. That your name?
Why?
Ah, see? Easy video game. Look at all that.
How much did you say the COD was?
$64, miss.
Here you are.
Thank you, miss.
Look at that. Look at all that interest. Money.
Right.
See, the real
Buy those
counterplay
clothes?
for something
You
like
mean you went
this.
out shopping in spite of what I told you?
Well, I was sick of being cooped up in this apartment day and night. I had to do something for a change.
And what of my plans? You risk everything with so much at stake.
Roger,
Hands.
stop looking at me like
Ooh, spare
I tell
trousers
you, I
wouldn't be
couldn't stand
terrible.
being cooped up in this apartment any longer.
Neither of these actually are that good, so I'm
Want you
just
to
gonna
get the rest
skip
of the
it.
money at once so we can clear out.
See, the thing
If
with
you
blank
don't, I'll
voucher,
probably
blank
whenever
voucher
I
would be
feel like
really
it.
handy
You can't make me
because
say it.
it gives us the opportunity.
Exactly as I say, Vivian. I won't allow anything or anyone to interfere with my plans. I've worked out every step. perfectly,
The thing
and
with
there
blank
isn't going to
voucher
be
is it
any
unlocks the
slip-up.
capability to get another Joker, which is killer. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Ugh, that one king is a real kick,
Another
though.
week passed,
Let's
a
discard
week in
this
which
king and see
Roger
once if
made
we
no
can
effort
get.
to see Philip.
That will do.
Early one evening, he got into his car.
And those
Rather
three,
than sit
those
at
two,
home,
those four score. So we shouldn't play the queen.
Here, Roger. Come in. Good evening, Philip. Oh, where are the servants? This is their night off. Oh. You're not looking well.
Yeah,
at
so
all,
we've got
Philip.
plenty for
You
now.
couldn't remain in
We
this
really,
house by yourself.
we
What
won't
you
have
did
to
make
change
where
our
I am.
build very
Wherever
much,
I go, the memory of that night follows
or
me.
unless there's something really good for a good bit.
2 weeks
Um,
ago tonight.
neither of those won't do.
Oh,
Let's see what's in the
by
standard
way,
pack, shall we?
Do you think
I'll
you
take
might
that lucky
possibly
10.
lend me $60,000?
$60,000.
$60,000.
But I am.
But I lent you that much already.
Yes, I know, but I must have more.
No,
I must have
I
more.
won't give you another cent. You blackmailed me enough.
Blackmail is a harsh word.
What else can
2,
you call
3,
it?
4.
Now, you're just as hard and grasping as Vivian was.
Yes, but you must remember I am alive and she isn't.
I suppose you're glad she's dead. In
She
life, she was worth
is.
nothing to you. In death, you're able to get $60,000 for her.
What do you think? You guys think this is a diamond?
How do I know she is dead?
I think let's find out. I think let's gamble. Gambling-based video game, so one should gamble. Flush. Easy video game. See, that's the thing, is the big synergy here is Smeared Joker and Lusty Joker, because then it makes hearts and diamonds give us extra multiplier.
For my special benefit, so that you can extort money from me.
Oh, surely you don't believe that, Philip.
Crystal ball. We're not using enough consumables to make Crystal ball worth it.
away from me immediately after the shooting. Suddenly, that whole affair is becoming very clear to
I
me.
tell you, she's dead, Philip, and buried out in the woods.
Then
Glass
I want to see
card.
the grave and the body you say is in it.
But this is ridiculous.
Yeah, let's grab
in the middle of the night.
this
You shouldn't
10.
have to search for it, Roger. Not if you really dug one. Come along, we can pick up a shovel at the tool shed.
Ooh, Bananba.
I said, come along, Roger.
Do we want Bananba?
Very well.
I feel like Runner is not particularly strong because of the constraints of the challenge here.
2 weeks since I buried her.
That's all right, Roger.
And we haven't been playing straight, so let's sell the Runner and get Bananba. It adds 15 multiplier and it has a 1 in 4 chance of just disappearing. But the big thing about Bananba is after the Bananba disappear, we have a second Joker enters the game called Cavendish. Because this is called Gros Michel, right? And this is based on, this is the banana that artificial banana flavor is based on. And then Cavendish is what the modern banana is. Sorry, I just realized something is happening in the background that I can fix. So, give me one moment. But I can keep talking here. The Cavendish banana is the modern banana. And so when you eat a banana, you're like, why doesn't, like when you eat a banana in comparison to the artificial banana flavor, you go, why are these not at all similar? It's because it was a different variety of banana. And so the bit here is Gros Michel disappears quickly, and then Cavendish sticks around. Which when I first heard about that, it made me F a lot.
I'm not certain.
There's only one way to make certain, and that's to start digging. Here's the shovel.
But suppose this isn't the spot.
Then we'll dig somewhere else.
1, 2, 3,
We'll dig
4
up
of
the entire
them.
woods if necessary. After all,
The
your
entire
sister, she's
woods
buried
is
in the woods, aren't you?
necessary.
Go ahead, Roger. Start digging.
Oh, very well.
Ace, Queen, Jack, 9. That'll do. Again, we have a really interesting set of synergies going here due to Smeared Joker, and I feel like we should keep To the Moon as long as possible because it really unlocks this challenge for us.
You're a great actor, Roger. But I'm afraid this time you've overplayed your role.
Wait, banana didn't disappear. Nice. How long will the banana exist? You know what? You know what? You know what I forget I can do? I can make predictions. How do I do that? Can I run a prediction? Is that a thing I can do from here?
Philip, turn the flashlight this way.
What is it?
Look.
So I'm gonna run a prediction if I can figure it out over here.
This is the spot where I buried her, Philip. Just a few more shovelfuls and I'll have her uncovered.
Oh, it can't be.
I'm gonna run a prediction. Will the banana disappear on an even or odd round?
Well, she's been in the ground.
And I think that's fun.
think
I just need to remember how to do it.
Yes. It's Vivian.
And look, Philip, here's the bullet hole under her heart.
Uh,
The bullet hole that you made.
I don't want to see any more. I've had enough.
You should trust me a little more, Philip. Everything
Predictions,
I did was
yeah.
for your own good. After all, you don't want to go to the electric chair, do you?
I don't care what happens anymore.
Banana
I can't stand having
disappear
her death on my conscience any longer.
on
I'm going to call the police.
Don't be a fool, Philip. You know it might well mean the electric chair.
I'll take my
when
chances. Anything's better than going
Banana
on living the way I have
rotate
these past 2 weeks.
away
I'm going back to the house and call the police.
Philip, come back, Philip!
even, odd, stays until we win.
Operator, operator.
I'm gonna make this as the...
Wait, don't do anything foolish. No, you cut me off.
So,
Take your hands off that phone, Roger. I want you to do, Philip, is to...
yes, yes.
At the end of that
Deedle,
time, we
deedle,
make you
deedle.
do it.
Okay, so I've activated a prediction.
Enough, isn't it?
I figured it
Nothing
out.
you can say will make me change my mind about calling the police.
And so now, you can vote with your channel points. When will the banana disappear? Will it disappear on an even or an odd round? Mind you, we're on an odd round right now, and it just survives an even round.
Do you mind if I
So,
myself
unclear.
drink first? It's been a rather difficult evening.
I need to know what's gonna happen with the Wheel of Fortune. Nope.
You look as though you could stand a drink. No, thank you.
Let's grab the standard pack, just in hopes of,
What is it you want to say to me, Roger? Huh? Oh yes. Say
yeah, okay.
Oh yes.
I should wait until this until this prediction is done, so I'll just chat about things that I've been working on in the background. Did you know I've been working on the Discord? It's a real thing. I, in particular, have been posting some fun stuff. What I'm working on, generally what I'm working on, you know.
Oh yes. What I wanted to say was I never let anything
Sorry, I
interfere with
keep
my
trying to
life.
talk and then I keep listening into this because it's really interesting. But there's a Discord. It's a great place to hang out, talk about what games we've been playing, talk about what books we've been reading, that kind of thing.
In a very little while.
You know,
In fact,
I also have a YouTube channel where I post VODs. There should be VODs going up on Saturdays. If there aren't, someone should let me know. But they should be set up that way. Oh yeah. And, oh no, not poison.
difficult to breathe.
I also have a podcast I record live here on Friday nights. Anyway, let's find out. Will the banana disappear on an odd round or an even round?
Matter of seconds? No.
In a matter of seconds?
You might... Yes, Philip. Just a week ago tonight. She, died...
Just a week ago. Oh.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm afraid
5.
that you haven't the strength left to reach the telephone.
Will the banana survive? The banana gives us free multiplier. Banana safe! Odd voters breathing a sigh of relief. But will it continue to survive? When banana?
Down to the smallest detail.
Hologram would be great.
Hello, operator.
Well, actually, we've been adding a lot of cards to our deck. We haven't been getting that much out of Scary Face. And you know what? That's a multiplier. And multiplier is not constrained, unlike chips. So I'm going to sell Scary Face and pick up Hologram.
When I arrived at the Drake mansion, I examined the body of Vivian Drake, then that of her husband.
Let's grab this 8.
When I had finished my examination, where
yeah.
Inspector Carlton was questioning Roger Martin's.
And if the... No, the tooth is like the direct opposition to this specific challenge. Okay, when is the banana? When the banana gonna go off? Unfortunately, because we're so focused on flushes, we are particularly vulnerable to this boss.
Told me that she'd gone on a vacation.
Okay.
I thought it strange at the time that she'd have gone away without saying goodbye to me.
Come on, straight flush. Give me the straight flush.
Days passed and I didn't hear from her.
Give it to
Was it
me.
like your sister to go away and
Please,
not write?
video
No, it
game.
wasn't, and that's what worried
Give me the
so.
funny number. Nope.
2 weeks, Philip
Okay.
kept putting me off
Well,
when I
1,
inquired
2,
about
3,
Vivian's whereabouts. Well,
4,
tonight
5.
I
Actually, no,
hadn't
we
had
should
anything.
play this Red Seal
I came to
4.
this house to have it out with him.
What did your brother-in-law say when he saw you?
Well, he was quite agitated at my unexpected arrival. When I couldn't get any satisfaction
Dun,
out of him
dun,
regarding Vivian,
dun,
I
dun,
threatened to go to
dun,
the police.
dun, 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 dun.
Broke down and
Gang, I think we might have goofed up.
When did he murder?
We might have goofed up.
told me that he'd
We
done
might have
it
goofed up selling,
Why, that was the
Scary
morning I'd
Face
come
here.
to see Vivian, and he told me that she'd left for a vacation.
I don't know.
I see. Well,
There's Scary Face that's come back. Oh. Yes. Antimatter voucher. Now we have room for one more Joker.
Returned to the house, and
You know what?
before I knew what had happened,
Card Sharp would be fantastic. It would really save our butt if the first hand doesn't get it.
I called the police.
well, it seems like a plain case of murder and suicide.
Yeah, Card
Outside
Sharp.
of a few questions at the inquest, I don't think we'll trouble you
Does
anymore.
per playing card added to your deck? So if we add cards to our deck...
Martinson, I was very much interested in hearing what you had to say to the
Let's just
inspector regarding the
temperance
murder
to
of your
get more
sister.
money. Because this, like,
You
this is the
say
money
that your
challenge.
brother-in-law confessed to murdering her 2 weeks ago tonight.
That's right.
That would
See,
be,
the thing I'm realizing about
April
hologram
2nd.
here is we need
Wouldn't it?
the
Yes, that's correct.
playing cards in
you
the shop
never saw
voucher
her
to make it
alive
really,
after the
really
night of
good.
April
1,
2nd?
2, 3, 4,
Why, no,
5.
of course not.
What are you getting at, Doc? Please, Inspector. Mr. Martinson, would you mind telling me where you
7,
live?
4,
At,
2.
425 West 107th Street.
Tell me, were some clothes delivered to that address in your care a week ago
1, 2,
today?
3, 4.
April 9th?
Okay.
Clothes?
Yes. To be
1, 2,
exact, a
3,
woman's
4,
sport suit, which
5.
cost $64 and arrived COD.
Why, no.
You're lying, Mr. Martinson.
They're gonna get
I
him.
have in my hand a slip of paper that not only proves that you're lying, but that will send you to the
A
electric
slip of
chair.
paper.
Doc, what do you say? Yes, Inspector. Mr. Martinson's plan was perfect, but he
Yep,
slipped
flush.
up badly. He forgot to search Vivian Drake's
But now
clothing
Card Sharp's
before he
gonna go
buried
off.
her. When I examined her body just now, I found in one of her pockets this receipted bill bearing the date April 9th. That proves beyond a doubt that she wasn't murdered by her husband on April 2nd, as Mr. Martinson here claimed.
No.
Yes,
Burnt
Mr.
Joker is a really good one
Martinson,
if you
the corpse
intentionally
has
play
accused
into
you
it,
from the
but we
grave
don't
of
have
murder, and has given us
the
proof
way to set that up yet.
No.
This late in the game, it's not a good
I had
idea.
everything planned
Also,
perfectly.
the banana
Perfectly, do you hear?
continues to
Down the
exist.
last detail. I couldn't have failed.
Enhances one card, enhances... Let's make some more left card into right card, get rid of this jack and make another
Have you
king.
enjoyed our little trip to the grave?
There's been no
Roger.
card packs coming
After
out
all that planning and hard work,
is the problem, and we specifically got hologram to feed it more cards.
just goes to prove
But
that
are
you
we
have to be
having any
more
luck?
careful when
No,
you're burying
not at
people
all.
murdered. Now I recall another case
Be
where a woman
careful.
drugged her husband and... Oh, you're getting off at the next stop. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I hope
yes,
you'll
I
join
suppose
me
we
again
are.
soon. But if
4,
you do,
5.
please remember this.
But again, I think Card Sharp is really good because the
3:30 p.m. Eastern War Time. Don't forget, Sunday afternoon at 3:30.
oh, that's him explaining the time slot. That's cute.
You've just heard chapter 20 of the mysterious
But I'm
Traveler,
hoping
a
that we can
series
just
of dramas of the
continue.
strange and
Ideally, we
unusual,
can add
brought
cards
to
to
you
the deck.
each
If we
week by
find
certain
DNA,
WOR.
this run
In
will
that
like
program,
rapidly
the accusing
increase in
John
pace.
Randolph played Roger. Also featured were Maurice Tarplin and Philip Clark. The Mysterious Traveler, written by Bob Arthur and David Cogan, is
I don't know,
directed by
gang. I'm not
Christopher
liking this
Greger.
one as much as I
Original
do
music was
Dimension
played
X.
by Doc Whipple.
You know what? Let's see what's in this buffoon pack. Let's see if the
Listen
DNA.
next week
Let's
to a
fish
tale
for
titled
DNA.
Escape
Supernova actually
by
wouldn't be
death.
bad here either.
Another tale of the Mysterious Traveler.
The problem is we don't really have room for it. We could sell hologram, right?
The
And
Mysterious
instead
Traveler
have
is presented by
Supernova,
WOR Mutual
because
every
then we don't have to
Sunday
worry
over
about
most of
feeding
East.
hologram.
But beginning next week,
You know what? We
Mysterious
keep playing the
Traveler
same
will be
hand
presented
type.
at
Let's
a new
sell
time,
hologram
Sunday afternoons at
and
3:30.
add
Please
Supernova,
note the change in time.
because then it also
3:30
directly
every
plays into
Sunday
Card Sharp
afternoon,
too.
Beginning next Sunday.
See if we can get anything
This
good out of the
is
Arcana here. Add hearts, add clubs. You know what? Add hearts really strong here because of our hearts Joker. Add hearts. Because like, we don't want to necessarily destroy cards yet. Play only one hand type this round. It literally plays into our archetype here. Perfect. 10, 9, 7, 6, 3, 2. What if I were to discard this 3 and this 2 and get some kind of... Oh no, I don't want straight flush here. I really don't want straight flush here, because then I would have to play straight flushes and I'd be done for.
I hope you will enjoy the trip.
Because it's play one hand type, I almost was like, in my hubris, I almost forgot.
Settle back. Get a good grip on your nerves.
10, 8, 7, 6, 6. Makes another flush.
Darkness
In the
stirs
dark.
strange terrors in some minds.
And then
Particularly
times
those of
3
children.
more. Isn't that?
But
Oh no,
children in
Bananba!
the world of their own.
Bananba!
A world far
Bananba
removed
died
from
on
that
an
of a
even
child.
round.
No
Hopefully,
one knows the
hopefully
psychology of
even
a
voters,
child's mind, his
bet
feelings,
big.
thoughts, and actions.
Let me
As in the tale
note
of
that.
The Good
Rip
Die
Bananba.
Young.
Hubris. Quick actions. Manage
Years
predictions.
When I was practicing medicine, I brought a child into the world. A girl who was named
Huh.
Sandra. In the years that followed, she
Can
grew
I
into an
can I
extremely
end
beautiful,
prediction? Is that a thing I can do?
But my story begins the day that
Well,
Martha
Bananba
people
explode on an even round.
for the last time.
I will. Can I do that? Why won't it let me? I guess delete prediction.
Were you calling me, Martha?
Yes. I told you to come right home after school. Where have you been?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tell you what,
Martha.
now is a great time for me to carry on about things I do around here. So, as is well established here, Tuesday nights are a great time if you want to watch me play a video game, if you want to watch me play a tabletop game. In fact, a tabletop game was what we were planning on tonight.
I won't have to put up with your lies and your 1,001 little tricks.
What do you mean, Martha?
But my desk was just a little bit too much of a mess.
I'm leaving.
I'm going to get it. I'm gonna get it clean before Tuesday stream next week, and I actually have a specific game in mind even.
A new mother for you tonight.
A new mother.
Yes.
In the meanwhile, if you don't want to wait around until next Tuesday, I also read on Friday nights for my show called Paper Cuts, where we read a public domain book and talk about it as we go. Well, it's not always public domain or author permission, because we're currently working on an author permission
I'll tell your
book.
father when he comes home tonight.
No, don't do that.
What else do? I have a YouTube channel where we post the VODs from these streams. Occasionally short clips, because for some reason the internet loves short 10-second video clips these days.
Glad she'll find out about it.
I don't understand why people like it, but it sure is something that people like, so occasionally I'll do that kind of thing. I have some other projects that have been nebulously on the back burner that I can probably finally get around to. I've got like some scripts written and some storyboarding done that I just need to sit down and actually, shoot and get these finished. So YouTube's great for that. Paper Cuts also, by the way, the book show, is also edited down into a podcast feed. Episodes just recently shifted from monthly episodes to a monthly large drop of episodes to once a week episodes. So that's exciting. I could sit here and wax poetic all about whatever things that I continue to do, but instead, we're just going to keep playing the video game.
Sandra, this is Helen.
I don't know why I discarded those. That's why. I
Hello,
was like, why did I discard those? I was looking for this guy.
The prize I just mentioned.
See, the thing is, Supernova continues to, rise and be useful every time we play a hand. And the more we play specific hands, it also plays into Card Shark, which is super good.
Of course we are.
We're on a pretty good roll here, I would say. So long as we don't run into, too many duplicated cards or running into a flush 5 problem, I think we're all good. Yeah, we've got well in advance of the points we need for now. We might actually, with enough luck, we might actually have points to get through Ante-8, but we'll see. Planet cards, if we have Telescope, what vouchers do I have? I only have Antimatter, I don't have Telescope. Telescope would be super good right now, because then that would synergize with Planet Merchant, and we could just keep pumping. You know what, I'm gonna get Planet Merchant in hopes that we get Telescope. I know I really shouldn't do that, but it's more fun this way. I'm gonna add some playing cards to my deck. Gonna add that guy. Our Joker build's pretty good. I don't think I need to open this Buffoon pack. They're playing piano. You know what? Let's just take the flush on offer here.
That's no way to play.
I'm sorry, Mother.
It's not only the piano, dear. There are many other little things. You pay no attention when I speak.
Many other little
I
things.
don't mean to do them, Mother. I just forget.
Well, please try.
I'm gonna discard this flush because it doesn't play into our archetype, and that's why.
Yes,
Because
Mother.
look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these all play into that joker. See, the real winner here would be Blueprint or the other one, the napkin sketch looking one, Brainstorm, I think.
For Daddy?
That wasn't music, Sandra, but just noise. That'll be enough for today.
Oh. Let's... Do we need to grab these Arcana packs? Let's grab these Arcana packs just for fun.
Hello, beautiful.
How are you,
Let's see
darling?
what's in here. Clubs. Two random planet cards could be to our advantage here. I think that's actually... Unless we want to increase the number on this...
I was a bit angry.
Yeah,
with
let's do
Sandra
that.
this
Let's
afternoon.
use Strength here instead.
Why, what'd you do?
Ta-dun.
Well,
And so
Sandra
then those will
this
net us
afternoon,
more
I had to
points.
speak to her about pounding the piano.
You know, let's see what else is in this Arcana pack.
That's
Again,
like that.
Strength.
You know how well it plays.
Yes,
You know
of
what, let's
course.
go High Priestess for planet
Wasn't the way
cards.
she played today.
Neither of them are the one we needed, but it's fine. Planet cards are handy to have around just in case.
All right, Ellen.
Sorry, let me adjust a setting over here.
Sandra, what's this?
Oh, Daddy,
Oh.
What's wrong? You never
1,
cry.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I was only trying to compose a new piece for your birthday next month.
A new piece for my birthday?
Yes, I wanted to surprise you.
There we go. We play flush, net some extra multiplier, and ideally we can just know.
Oh, Daddy.
Hang on.
I
Sort
love
by
you
suit.
So. I just wanted to
So
compose
these
something wonderful
are,
for you.
I understand, darling.
I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, these three are for sure not cards we need, and this one is also probably not cards we need. One of these two could be diamonds, but I'm willing to gamble on that
Mm-hmm.
just to get them out of hand.
Sandra?
Oh,
I'll be down in a minute.
well,
Helen,
Yes, Stephen?
those.
pound on the piano and get on your nerves. Just she was trying to compose a new piece for me.
You know what? Let's just play into it.
Wasn't music,
1, 2,
it was
3,
just
4,
noise.
5, flush. Oh, of course, that's a heart.
You know what children are like. And their
Weep womp.
enthusiasm, they forget what they're told.
But, Stephen, I don't know exactly what to say.
It's just a question of being patient with her.
Oh, I really do not care for the bosses where they're just like, surprise, you now know no things. I'm like, oh great, thanks. Oh, but now we do know that these are hearts because that's a
And the three
spade.
of us will be
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or not?
In the weeks that followed,
Huh?
Helen tried to overlook
Oh,
the
does
slamming of doors, constant
Smeared
knocking of
Joker
doors, and other
applies
nerve-wracking
to
incidents.
suit sorting.
In time, she felt
And so it
Sandra would
just
come
sorts
to
them like
accept her
this.
love and guidance.
Maybe.
It was just a matter of
Nope.
patience.
Okay, I don't understand.
Is that
But
you?
we made it to
Yes, Mother.
Ante-6 is pretty good.
All right, but you hurry. Daddy will be home.
6 out of 8's pretty good on that challenge. Let's
Every day I've been giving you milk money
go
school.
for another.
Why haven't you been buying milk with that money?
But I have been, Mother.
No,
Let's see once if we can
Sandra,
get
I-
any further with Black Deck, because if we get Black Deck, I think it unlocks Anaglyph Deck, which is what I've seen online.
Mrs. Gordon, your teacher, told
I'm
me
gonna
you haven't
skip
bought
that
milk for almost a
and
month now.
try to get a holographic choker.
Sandra?
9, 9, 7, 7, 5, 5,
Now that's your father. We'll see what he has to say about this.
10, 9, 8, 7. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You just don't understand.
Stephen?
Sandra, what are you crying about?
I'm sorry, Stephen, but Sandra's been misbehaving.
Oh, of course. Anyway, we'll play this 3 of a kind.
What's she done, Ellen?
Mrs. Gordon, her teacher, told me to...
I have not been paying attention. This little girl is playing piano.
Is that true, Sandra?
What's worse, Stephen, When I asked Sandra about it,
What?
she said that she had been buying milk at school.
Why, Sandra, it isn't like you to lie about things.
I didn't mean to lie about it. I just wanted to keep it a surprise.
What a surprise.
I have no idea what's happening.
Birthday present.
Like, I stopped paying attention for a few seconds, and now I'm like, what? Huh?
Here in this box.
Sandra, you know I'd have given you money to buy a birthday present for Daddy.
It isn't the same thing. I wanted to buy
You know what's a really fun one? I like Abandoned Deck. I know it's weird, because it has no face cards, but like,
It wouldn't have been a real surprise.
there's something like I really enjoy about it.
Have, darling. This is a beautiful pipe.
No, the surprise is spoiled. Your birthday isn't till tomorrow.
Well, this is much better, darling. It means I'll be able to smoke this pipe tonight. Oh, now, please stop crying. These
We'll
folks
play
just
two
watch
pair.
that, huh?
All right, Daddy.
I'm sorry. Stephen, but I had no
6543.
idea what she'd done with the money, and she did lie when I asked her about it.
You don't have a little more faith.
There we go. 98765. That's a straight.
That's because as a child, she looks at things differently.
I'm sorry, Stephen.
Easy video game. So the big thing with this deck is there are no face cards at all. So if you can get the Ride the Bus Joker, it's super strong. Scholar actually also really strong here, because you can net more aces, you know?
As the weeks went by, Helen
I'm gonna grab Scholar actually, because they come up more, the aces come up more often by virtue of there not being as much in the deck.
friendly, but there was an air of reserve about her.
Raised Fist actually doesn't synergize with this very well, so we'll just keep going.
Watching her anxiously when Sandra was about, and sought to reassure him. Her one thought.
Let's get rid of 642 there. That's why. Look at that.
Helen?
Hello, dear.
Oh, what happened to that
3
tape,
out of
dear?
4.
Sandra broke it.
Oh, easy video game.
This is the fourth piece she's broken in 2 weeks.
Look at that.
And each of them will
Just
teach
with
us
the 3
how to
aces, we can get 2,400 points. That's busted.
Because they were yours.
Well, why is it that only my things are broken?
Surely you don't believe she's deliberately breaking your things.
I don't know what to believe. The first few times
I'm gonna
thought
grab
it
this
was an
ace,
accident, but
obviously.
Helen,
Perhaps I'm
Ooh,
wrong. I know I
Polychrome 10.
Just all the little things adding up.
Must play 5 cards? Well, we've been playing 5 cards anyway. This in particular, I feel like, is a boss that, like, unless your
In a room I
specific deck build does not allow it, it's just, like, not, it's like a non-issue to me. Like, I feel like I never have any trouble with the Psychic unless I'm playing something that's specifically, like, high card. I don't know. But, like, I also don't tend to run decks where it's like, you have to play high card, no! Like, the only time I really do minimalist hands are when I have half Joker like this, or when I have a Burning Joker, so... Do we want this Arcana pack? I think we want this Arcana pack. I want to see what's in here. I know we probably should have sat on it sat on interest money, but instead, I'm gonna make this 10 a glass card, because it's not a gambling video game if you don't gamble enough. Yeah, we'll keep going. Much as I actually would enjoy having an uncommon Joker, guaranteed. Oh, look at that, 4 of a kind. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sandra.
Actually, 4 of a kind, if you, like, intentionally balanced your deck for 4 of a kind or 5 of a kind of a specific card by not, like, producing duplicates, but just by buying cards and, like, getting rid of cards that won't do you any favors,
Oh, Daddy, it was so dark out there. And I thought I'd never see you
Showman would be
again.
fun.
What a thing to say.
How do you feel, Sandra?
You know what's really... It'd be really funny if we did Pareidolia because this deck focuses on not having any face cards, but I think we're going to sit on the $7. I took Showman in hopes of getting Scholar again. I'm also going to take... I'm going to take the skip there to try and get a negative tag, because negative tags are really, really strong. We're going to discard 6544 here. 6, 4, 3, 2. Come on, give me aces.
Stephen,
That
you
will
feel
work
wonderful
just
for her right
fine.
away, don't you?
I'll play these 2 aces and then these 3 tens. We'll have the polychrome
Stephen,
score
I've tried so
last.
hard. Oh, it's no use. She doesn't want me here, never has.
Helen, how can you talk like that? Why, she was delighted the day
Ah, see, the glass card didn't even break and we got 4,000 points. This will be an easy one.
pretending.
Yes,
Well, we'll see,
from the
actually.
first moment she saw me, she resented me.
16.
Feels I've come between you, taken her
Business
place in
card,
your
negative
life.
business card's not bad, actually.
Oh, I tell you. She sees me as a rival for your love.
You're just imagining all that.
I'm not, I
Oh,
tell
do
you.
I get Spectral Pack
It's
or
no
do I
use,
get a
Steve. We can't go on this way.
What do you mean?
Spectral Pack?
Don't you see?
I want to see what's in here. I love the spectral cards. I love the effects that spectral cards cause. They seem so strong. Oh, red seal on polychrome 10. Absolutely. Yeah, the rest of these are just fine, but like red seal on that polychrome 10 is crazy. Now we just gotta find DNA. Obviously I gotta take the coupon tag because it makes everything in the next shop free.
Please, say you won't leave.
All right, Steve. I won't leave.
Yeah, I'm just gonna discard, dig for aces and tens here. 10-4 actually. The walkie-talkie joker would be super good because of the tens that we have, right?
Sandra? Sandra? You awake, darling?
Because like we've got extra tens already. Oh wait, was that? No,
Mother
I'm
and I were very
wrong.
upset when you ran away last night. Mother seems to think you
Oh, but now I'm out of discards. I did this to myself. Let's play... I don't have enough for a flush either. I do have 3 of a kind here though. 5, 5, 5,
But I told her how much
3.
we both loved and needed her. So she's promised to stay.
Oh, I see.
Uh-oh.
Sandra.
I think I pinned myself into a corner here, gang.
Go and do as Mother wants, won't you? It would make Daddy very happy.
Unless we get very lucky and pull some
That's
tens.
a good girl, darling.
There we go. Ace, ace, 10, 10, 6. This 2-pair will probably get us plenty.
Should have let her go, but she's still here. And she's going to stay.
There we go.
I won't have it. I hate
I've completely lost track of the plot that's happening behind me, by the way. Oh, perfect. Abstract Joker free. Mail-in rebate. Honestly, mail-in rebate, I feel like I never get anything good out of it, so I just don't grab it. Let's level up pair, because there's 2 of them.
Helen,
Yes, dear?
will you bring my coat with you when you come downstairs? Sandra and I are going for a walk.
Standard pack.
I'll get it to you right now.
Let's grab that. Ooh, holographic 7.
Stephen,
Hmm?
I have your coat, but I can't find your scarf.
Oh, the scarf's down here, Helen. Just bring the coat.
6, 5, 4, 4, 3. Goodbye. Oh, hey, we got $3. Uh-oh. She's falling down the stairs.
Come on, speak to me.
Daddy.
You can't just go play in the one about falling down the stairs like that. That's not safe.
Quick,
Oh,
phone Dr. Smith at once.
Magnus is cleaning library. I would show you all, but like my bed is a disaster. Oh, yeah, you couldn't have just cleaned him. You had to bite him too. Siblings. Ah, 4 of a kind. All 4 tens. And we'll play this 5 to get out of my hand.
She'll be all right, won't she, Doctor?
Yes, of course. I'm going to leave
Oh,
you a
no.
prescription, Mrs. Hamilton. It's something that will
This is
rest
probably a
your
9.
nerves. You ought to take it twice a day.
I don't know what this is either a 10 or an ace, right?
Mr. Hamilton?
So let's discard these 3 and see if we can get some. I don't have any discards. You know what? Let's make big swings here. This is either a full house or 4 of a kind. So,
Are you still troubled
oh,
by
yeah, that's funny.
nightmares?
Yes, she still has them once in a while.
No, it's just her nerves.
Well,
If she continues to have them,
that's
you might
it.
give her
We
some
lose
rest.
this one because I'm a fool. I didn't pay attention to.
I must be leaving. Goodbye, Mrs. Hamilton, and
Well,
stay in bed. if
that's
you
better than
Hello,
nothing.
Doctor. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Dude,
Well, darling.
saved from the cube.
Yes, I slipped on something on the top step.
You must have slipped on
Oh
the marble
no,
there.
not the
I
top
found some
stair.
right of them on it.
Mr. Bones actually wouldn't be terrible here.
Sandra, were they your marbles?
No,
Let's grab Mr. Bones just as insurance and a standard pack.
It wasn't my fault. Truly it wasn't.
Specifically to grab that 10.
Mother knows you wouldn't
Come
be
on, we
like
need the
that.
10-4.
Isn't that so, Ellen?
Please, Stephen.
8, 4, 3, 2, 2. Goodbye. Oh, hey, mail-in rebate. I forgot about that one. I'm generally very forgetful of mail-in rebate. What's mail-in rebate set to right now? 2s? Well, that's not very helpful. However, this is very helpful. Full house with our polychrome 10.
All right, Mother. You'll find it in the medicine chest. It's in a blue bottle.
Yes, I know what it looks like.
Wait a minute.
Oh, here.
That's fine, Sandra. Just bring it to me.
I shouldn't have bought business card because it triggers on face cards. I'm stupid. I've just been sitting here like, oh, business card sure isn't going off.
Poison? Yes. It's right here in red.
Poison?
I'm sorry. But this bottle
Let's
too, and that's
grab
not
the
one
planet
that
card
I'm
for Full House.
Now I'll put this bottle of poison back and get me my medicine.
Yes, Mother.
I'll have to get rid of that poison. It's too dangerous to keep in the medicine chest.
Would have been awful if you took the poison, wouldn't it, Mother?
Steel 6 with a purple seal would be actually really handy. I'm gonna grab that steel 8 just to have more multiplier.
You said heaven is mine. We don't want to.
Darling,
We
darling,
don't want
wake
to.
up, wake up, wake up. You're having a nightmare.
Oh, Daddy. Daddy.
10, 8, 9, 8, 7, 5. Yeah, let's get rid of the 9 and the 7 and the 5. Grab a tarot card.
Nervous for hours. Darling, there's nothing to cry about now.
Let's grab the... Make those 2 aces bonus aces, so we get bonus money.
No, no. I'm not going to leave you. I'm just going to see what Mother wants.
Alright, we'll play this 2 pair.
What is it, Ellen?
Again, I feel like the
She had a nightmare.
10-4 Joker would be super, super good here. I would happily sell mail-in rebate for it.
But this medicine's very easy to take. It'll have her asleep in no time.
All right, you think it's best.
Yes, I'm sure it is.
See, now that they set up that thing with the poison, though, I'm like, is she going to poison this small child?
No, Sandra.
Because that seems like a twist that this show would do.
Here.
Don't go away, Daddy. I want you to stay with me.
Of course I'll stay with you. What were you dreaming about, dear?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we have to play this.
Oh, Daddy.
That's
you
frustrating.
always loved me more than anybody else in the world.
Of course. Now stop your crying.
All right, Stephen, I have it.
Ooh, bud, this one's gonna be close.
Come on, darling. Sit up now. That's it.
What's Mother doing?
She's pouring you some medicine. It'll help you sleep, darling.
Medicine?
Yes.
Nope.
Same medicine Mother takes.
Oh, Bones! Mr. Bones saved us! Thank you, Mr. Bones! Everybody thank Mr. Bones!
Your mother takes it twice a day. There's nothing to it.
No, I won't take it. I won't.
Perhaps you'd better let it go, Helen.
Nonsense, Stephen. She'll have us up all night if she doesn't take it. Now, Sandra, stop being a baby and take this medicine.
No, Daddy, don't let her make me take it.
Polychrome 6, sure.
Are you going to let me give you this quietly, or do I have to make you take it?
No,
See, unfortunately, I think Mr. Bones saving us.
Hold your head. That's it. Now, Sandra, stop clenching your teeth. Open your mouth. Do you hear?
Daddy, don't let her.
There, you've taken it. All this fuss over nothing.
Make this a stone card, just for fun.
Sandra, what's wrong?
Oh, I was joking. No, she actually is going to poison this child. Huh. Well, we're gonna play these 2 aces and that stone card. See once if we can get anything good.
I'm afraid it's too late, Mr. Hamilton.
Too late.
Oh, no. No, she can't be.
I'm sorry.
How can she be? We only gave her the medicine you prescribed for Helen.
Yes, here it is.
Let me see it. But this medicine wouldn't kill her. It's only a nerve tonic. You can see.
Oh no, it's psychosomatic.
Why, this is the bottle, all right. But the medicine in it isn't the medicine.
Oh no, yeah.
But it is. I took some of it last night.
I assure you, this isn't the medicine I prescribed.
Then what is in that bottle?
It smells like carbonic acid.
Carbolic acid.
But that's impossible. Look at the label. You can see it's my medicine.
Yes, the label's right, but Someone poured out the medicine I prescribed and replaced it with carbonic acid.
Yeah, let's just play this 6. It's not gonna help. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it, guys.
Everyone loved her. Ask Helen. She'll tell you that Sandra...
Holy womp.
Stephen, why are you looking at me like that? Surely you don't think I
Why is she looking at Steve?
Stephen, no. No.
Did we unlock anything tonight? Actually, let me look. Yeah, I've actually only ever not beat this blind, which this is like, it's something like the Crimson Heart or something. It, what does it do? It does something, I don't remember. But everybody else, actually. Which is a surprise, because, like, I fully expected to never nail the wall.
You can't be too careful with children. Why, I recall another child who, after being punished by his parents, took a razor and... Oh, you're getting off at the next stop. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's the gimmick, is he's like, oh, well, I remember this other terrifying story. Oh, you're getting off at the next stop. Never mind. What's this Joker do? I don't know. I actually have a good size volume of Jokers that, like, I've unlocked, but I've never actually seen. Like this one. This one I'm pretty sure is the Brainstorm Joker, but I just haven't seen it. We still need to win without playing a straight, win without playing a pair. Wow, okay, win without playing a straight, that seems, like, fairly reasonable. Like, if I didn't specifically fish for them in Ante 1, like, that'd be pretty easy. But win without playing a pair the whole time, like, just one pair the whole time, is wild. Discard 5 jacks at the same time, like, you gotta specifically play for that. Play 4 sevens of clubs. Win a run in 12 or fewer rounds. And these are the legendary Jokers. We haven't seen any of them. Or did we say Perko on stream? I don't remember. But those are the legendary Jokers. This, I don't know what this one is. I haven't seen it yet. Shoot the Moon and Baron are super good. Have 400 or more dollars. Discard a Royal Flush. Win a run without ever having more than 4 Jokers. Or earn 100 million chips. Interesting, interesting.
An old automobile is driving
It is
along a
midnight.
narrow road through the woods. At a point where the second road...
Let's look at our stats, actually. I've never looked at the stats. I'm actually 88% of the way through unlocking stuff. That's pretty good. Ah, that is an alarm. Yeah, I'll do that later. I've never looked at the credits of this game. But I'm kind of impressed with how much we have unlocked. The major thing that's really holding me back from unlocking more is beating the black deck to get this deck here, and then the difficulty stakes. Let's take one shot at another green stake run, shall we? I want to see what happens. Oh, I just knocked something over. So the big thing about the green stake run is the difficulty scales faster. You have to hit higher scores, and you don't get any money out of the small blind every time. And so I tend to just skip the small blind even if I don't need the tag. You know what would be really funny is if I did this to get okay, 97654. So if we discard 4, ooh, yeah, we could discard like this to pull for an 8 or a queen. Come on, give me the... That's the game. That's the game saying, don't do what you're doing. But am I going to listen? No. No, I'm not. King, queen, jack, 10, 9. I just said, oh, if we just don't fish for straights, it'll be fine and we'll unlock that Joker. And did I listen? No. 9.
It'd be a good idea if the professors give folks.
I don't know. We
what
might
he's
have
really
this
doing in that laboratory of his.
if we're lucky.
With that Barton fella to help.
King
Then maybe the talk
663.
would die down.
I understand. All right, Sheriff, I'll mention it to him.
But if we wash out this early, I'm just gonna be like, oh no, we'll just play again.
Good night, Sheriff.
Right up that road,
3 of a
up the yard,
kind.
you can't miss
See,
it.
like, it's not a shock that I got the 3 of a kind multiplier Joker because, like, I don't play 3s of a kind very often.
A few moments later, Dr. Richard Dale was knocking on the door of an
Okay.
old stone house, almost hidden
Devious
among the
Joker. Banner is... I discard way too much to play Banner. Banner would be great in combination with other Jokers that interact with not doing discards, but no.
He led the way down a long
Blank Voucher I don't think is worth it at this point.
Took up almost every inch of space.
Strange equipment. I'm just gonna hit next round.
Batteries and great glass vats. Dr.
I'm a
Dale
fool in a man's
led around
shoes.
in intense
We
curiosity.
lose. Probably.
Professor Clark
4,
helped
3,
him
2. Hi, library. Don't eat that.
There.
Hello.
Now,
Don't
sit
eat the
down,
plastic
Dick, my
kitty.
boy. Sit down and let me get a good look at you.
Yeah, we're gonna lose.
So, you got my letter? Yes, yes, of course you did, or you wouldn't be here.
Thanks, Professor.
Alright, video game said take the face cards you have and use them.
You promised me a surprise. Well, is this it? This amazing laboratory?
No, my boy. Come to that in a moment after you've met Barton.
The maximum full house that is available to us.
No, he's not famous yet. But he will be.
Oh, we might have this actually. 876.
I couldn't get along without him.
He certainly sounds interesting.
Well, we've got plenty of hands. Let's play that 2 pair.
Barton.
Yes, Professor.
How did we get that many points
I
though?
want you to meet him.
I don't understand.
How do you do, Dr. Dale?
Normally we struggle to get 600.
How do you do?
Sell Luchador to disable the
I
boss.
couldn't stay away. I'm still wondering what the great surprise is he promised me.
You'll see, Dick, in just a minute.
My curiosity's a fever.
Exactly. Judgment. We need a Joker.
Barton, is Alpha...
Ride the bus actually is not half bad. I'm gonna use Steel Card on this Queen.
Truly amazing fellow.
Oh, he's...
Here he comes now.
Oh, excuse me. Sometimes you just gotta sneeze if you like that.
I said you'd be surprised, Dick.
Grab those 2 planet cards for free.
Yes, my boy. An artificial man made from metal and synthetic brain tissue.
An artificial man made from metal.
Walking and talking. He's not very pretty, but then the professor was mostly interested in making sure he worked.
He must weigh a ton.
No, only about 300 pounds. You see, Alpha's mostly aluminum and other light alloys. Inside is aluminum plates or some new
You know,
batteries I
if we
devised. Together with
intentionally
mild,
played into this
fine
Joker, it
silver
could be
wire
good.
and a dozen electric motors. To give you only the highlights.
I say, and then the game says no. Play the face
I don't
cards.
think I would have believed you.
Yes, Alpha. Put it on this table here. And pour a cup for Dr. Dale.
Robot man, talk like this.
Myself believe.
8 ball wouldn't be bad if we had more 8s.
Take it.
I'm gonna grab this Mega Standard pack
Al, thank you.
for more
Dr.
cards.
Dale, our guest. Any orders?
I'm gonna grab that red 6 just in case.
He looks clumsy, but he poured the coffee as well as a
Driver's license actually
Yes,
wouldn't be
my boy,
terrible.
Alpha has capabilities
Let's
you'd
go
never
for it.
expect to look at him. Here, I'll show you. Alpha,
Just for
the
fun.
fireplace needs more wood. Put on that big log there.
Let's discard all those. Ooh.
Now, break it in half.
Oh, this is perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2. Ace. So, enhanced cards apply to Seals. Hang on. Suit.
Good. We won't need you anymore tonight, Alpha.
Beautiful. That's flush. It resets ride the bus, but still.
Be sure to switch off your batteries. They're going to need recharge.
Let's gamble on a flush here. Yes.
Incredible thing I ever saw. You see,
More zeros.
I tried to
More
do that
zeros
to
wearing
make you
belts,
a
please.
real man.
Fair.
So I gave him a room of his own. Like any machine, he's
65422.
completely inactive when his batteries have been switched off, but his brain continues to function. It's an artificial
98765.
protocol
Yeah,
that I
perfect.
spent 8
Flush.
years
Or
creating.
straight.
It's the only thing that makes him different from any other machine.
But it means Alpha can think. Think like a man.
Oh, that was a steel card. Let's go.
And think. But Alpha's not the
The
only
mark
surprise I
actually
have for you, Dick.
can be really
I
annoying
have another one, even more
in the right
astonishing.
run. Do we Bananba? Do we Bananba? We have enough money for Bananba on top of the standard packs I'm buying to feed the driver's license. Polychrome 4.
I'm going up to bed now, Dick. Barton will show you to your room.
Of course, Professor. I'll see you in the morning then.
Yes. We'll have a long talk.
I'm gonna grab this bonus 9.
Professor Clark.
As much as I really would enjoy the lucky foil card. You know what? No. We haven't been playing it to ride the bus intentionally anyway.
I show you to your room. Yes,
It'd be best if we did, though.
the professor forgot to tell you why
It'd be best if we did. So, 9.
Yes, that's true. And I've been so
Do
interested, I
we
forgot to ask.
Bananba?
It was his hope
Because,
that
like,
you'd
the
stay
banana...
indefinitely.
The thing with banana, right, is it gives you free multiplier, but then it can just randomly disappear.
My own word, don't say no yet.
But
Now just think.
banana also...
Alpha is stronger and more rugged than a man. He needs no rest, no food. Yet he can do the work of 3 men. He can plow, reap, run machinery.
Banana also
Factory, a million like him
unlocks
from
Cavendish,
man's
which
shoulders.
is a multiplier.
Already Alpha is technically
Which would be
obsolete.
super good.
Professor Clark has a blueprint for a new machine, as superior to Alpha as an airplane is to a bicycle. We want you to
Okay,
help us. build
tell you what. Debate in chat
Tempted.
while I
Excellent. And
decide. Debate in chat about banana. I need to grab extra water. I'm actually out. So I'm gonna be right back. Nobody explode. Enjoy the radio show.
Mantle him? Why?
he's become dangerous. I don't understand. Because he was the
Debate
first
amongst
successful
yourselves.
machine man
Is
that Professor
banana
built.
worth it?
He is imperfect in many ways.
Actually, can I pose a question to the class? Is that an option? That used to be a thing you could do on Twitch, actually, before I go leaving.
Yes, that could easily happen. The local
Quick actions.
I know.
Poll!
Sure,
That
Fred,
is a
you
thing I
warned
can
me
do.
about that tonight.
Create a new poll.
All right, I'll speak to Professor Clark about it tomorrow. Ah, good. Then
Banana?
I'll show you to your room now.
Yes.
If you wish.
Yes,
No.
I am sleepy.
If you'll just come this way.
I will allow you all to purchase additional votes for
His mind
250 channel points, so you can skew the scales if you really want me to grab Bananba.
And abruptly he woke with a scream ringing in his ears.
I'll be back.
The cry came from
Consider
downstairs.
whether you wish to have the
He leaped from
Bananba.
his bed and raced down to the lower floor. In the lower hall, he found Barton hammering on the heavy door of the laboratory.
Professor Clark! Professor Clark, what's wrong? What's up? It's the professor. I heard him call for help.
So did I. It woke me up.
Door's locked. He must be in there, but there's no sound in there now.
Well, we've got to break the door down.
Yes. Put your shoulder beside mine.
Right. You ready?
Steady.
And shut.
Professor Clark! Where are you? Professor Clark! He's not here. Yes. Here he is, lying on the floor beside the window. He's been murdered. It was Alpha. It must have been. No one else could have done it.
Where is Alpha?
The window. It's open. He went out that day.
We've got to go after him.
I'm afraid it's hopeless. At night in these woods, we couldn't possibly find him.
No, you're right.
It'll be morning soon. Then I think he'll come back. He knows that he can only go a few more hours before his batteries must be recharged.
Then we can capture him and destroy him.
But Barton, why did he kill the man who created it?
The professor must have come down to the laboratory for some reason. Occasionally, when he couldn't sleep, he would do that. He may have decided to make some more tests of Alpha.
Yes, but that doesn't explain why...
During the test, something must have occurred. When Alpha returns, we can find out.
Poor Professor Clark. Well, we'll have to notify the police.
There's only the sheriff. In any case, I think we should wait till morning, and then report the professor's death as an accident.
An accident?
Yes. If the authorities learn the truth, our research may be stopped. And when Professor Clark has achieved so much, can we let it go for nothing?
No, of course not.
Dr. Dale, we must carry on his work for him.
Yes, that's what he would want.
Then you will help me continue it? You'll stay?
Yes. Yes, I'll stay.
Greatly upset by the tragedy, Dr. Dale returned.
Okay, chat. Are we Bananba? Is the Bananba real, or is the Bananba false? Library doing a very good job keeping track of chat for me, aren't you, bud? Yeah. Aren't you, little me? You wanted to sit in the chair and keep track of chat for me, didn't you?
Good morning, Barton.
'Cause you're a good kitty.
Not yet.
We ought to start a search for him.
First, I think you ought to eat breakfast. Everything's ready.
All right. And coffee anyway. Thank you. I didn't know you were a cook as well as a lab assistant, Barton.
We are evenly split on Bananba, and so I suppose you could say we have a banana split. I'm gonna get banana. Because nobody voted, I'm making an executive decision. I'm getting banana because banana funny. Banana, is the banana gonna disappear on an even round or an odd round?
Ramsey mentioned that the professor secured a human brain
From an executed killer, yes. The professor found that to give life to his artificial brain tissue, it was necessary to add a small
What
amount
round?
from a real brain.
Little
The real
Bananba.
tissue gave life to the rest. Of course.
Yes, but in this instance, it may have tainted Alpha's brain with the murderous impulse of a killer.
Yes, that sounds plausible.
So our first problem will be to obtain untainted brain tissues to blend with the artificial tissues we will make according to the professor's formula.
That should give us no trouble. I can get what we need through the research laboratories where I'm connected.
Then that solves our worst problem. The rest will be matters of detail. Fortunately, there's enough equipment here to build a dozen or so robots.
Like Alpha, you mean?
No. The far more advanced type Professor Clark was perfecting. And now, if you've finished, I have something to show you.
Yes, I'm through. I don't feel much like eating.
Alright,
Come with me to
confirmed for a Joker would be... Well, we haven't been skipping Small Blind anyway,
that Professor
so
Clark
we might as well.
has in store for you.
And we really should have been the whole time. So, friendly reminder, Bananba, if it disappears this time, is on even. Ooh, that Queen is Steel, though.
What I'm going to show you.
Let's discard this 9 and the 6 to see what's...
Yes. A second mechanical man the professor built a few months ago. This one, though, was a
A few months ago.
It worked too well.
I don't follow.
It was too intelligent.
Too well. Oh no, it was too intelligent.
Beta's brain power was greater than that of any human scientist who ever lived.
Too Full
But
House.
Beta was insane.
Good Lord.
He represented,
Oh
however, a
no,
tremendous
not
technical advance.
insane.
It looks exactly like a human being.
Yes. Professor Clark used me for a model.
Oh no,
Beta.
he's a synth.
Likeness.
Touch the face, Doctor.
All right. Feels smooth and rubbery with a hard surface underneath.
The surface is a new plastic Professor Clark developed with which he could imitate exactly the appearance of human skin.
Exactly.
Human body on which the plastic was baked.
I see.
Beta's hair.
Let's just play this Polychrome 4 for fun.
But he walked and talked and acted so much like a human being that no man alive could have guessed his secret.
No, he would have
9, 9. Well, we might as well play the 6.
From the human viewpoint, yes. He considered himself superior to the human race. With his enormous brain power,
Uh-oh.
to make himself ruler of the world.
Oh, Bananba gone on even round, or on odd
He
round.
made plans to take over this laboratory and construct dozens of mechanical men
Before
like
we
himself,
even
and then
managed to
with their help,
finish
he was going to
predicting.
enslave all mankind.
Before we manage to even finish predicting, Bananba disappear.
I don't believe we should continue.
No more Bananba. Rip Bananba. Bananba gone forever. But now we've got a guaranteed rare... Really? Campfire is terrible. Listen, I can see that there are situations in which Campfire is fantastic, but it is normally terrible. Converts all cards into a single random rank, adds a negative to a random joker, or creates 2 copies of a selected card. Let's add negative to a random joker, because none of the rest of these are super useful. Really, the good one, the one I was looking for is ones that create enhanced cards. So I'm just gonna make more aces.
Alpha, you killed Professor Clark. Why did you do it?
Professor said he would destroy Alpha.
And you killed him because of that?
Alpha does not want to be destroyed.
But
I mean, to be fair, who wants to be destroyed? I quite enjoy continuing to exist.
Machine that lives. Alpha is stronger than you. Alpha is.
So that is
Alpha,
somewhere between a jack. Oh, no, it is a jack because it's between a 10 and a jack here. So this is a full house.
but first, we want to know where you've been.
Nope, it was a 10. I've been fooled.
Men saw you? What do you mean?
2 men driving automobiles saw him.
And what did they do?
4 and 10s.
With automobile.
And then what?
Uh-oh.
Alpha
Poor little robot.
automobile.
He just wanted to stop. Oh.
Killed 1 man.
Killed him.
Other man.
Well, that's not
ran
good.
off in woods. Alpha.
I was hoping that was going to be a jack, but it was not.
Alpha.
I lose. I lose the video game.
No matter what happens, we must notify the
Agonies
authorities.
various.
Wait, let me think. We can't. The bell. There's someone at the door. I'll see who it is. You stay here. But what about Alpha? I'll switch off his batteries.
I'm going to regret playing that 9.
There. Now I'll see who's at the door.
Well, the fact that we made it to Ante 3, given everything else, is kind of wild. Like, given how terrible our build is, the fact that we made it to Ante 3 at all is nuts. Well, tell you what, I think I've had my fun with Balatro this evening.
But Sheriff, if you'd only let me
But I also really want to hear how this ends, is the problem with that plan.
that we're under arrest.
Yes, and I'm taking you to the lockup. The professor, too. Where is he?
Professor Clark is dead, Sheriff.
Dead.
He was killed last
The
night.
professor is dead,
Experimentation
Sheriff.
Went wrong.
An experiment, huh? I suppose it was an experiment that crushed the life out of him. It crushed the life out of Jed Thompson an hour ago down the road and scared Fred Jennings so bad all he can do is jab
Oh
about
no!
It's true that
Multiple
the
murderous
Professor Thompson is an
robots.
experiment. It's then
That's very not good.
Machine. A man made out of machine.
A machine.
It's
Man made out of machinery.
It was a machine man which Professor Clark built. Unfortunately, it got...
Tell you what, gang. I think... I think I need to call it an evening. That was some really entertaining Balatro, and this actually, as much as I'm like, about, Mysterious Traveler, it's actually not that bad. I don't know that we're going to use it, continue using it as backing. I feel like Dimension X and Space Patrol have a lot more to them. So I think I'm going to keep using those in particular for background. But I think I'm going to call it an evening. If we want to hear the rest of this episode of Mysterious Traveler, let me know. I actually wouldn't mind hanging out in like the Discord's voice chat for that kind of thing. Just to, you know, polish off just the last 6 minutes of this episode. That'd be kind of fun if we all want to hang out post-stream just for a little bit. But anyway, once again, definitely tune in for Paper Cuts. this Friday, we will likely be finishing off Wearing the Cape by Marion G. Harmon. So if you've been enjoying that superhero story, you're really going to enjoy the ending. It takes a twist that has been mildly foreshadowed already, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoyed reading it when I first read it as a smaller version of me. And I think you will too. What else other than paper cuts? Next Tuesday, we will probably be playing, provided I remember to clean my desk, Single Unique Power. It's a solo tabletop RPG about gaining a superpower that is one very laser-specific thing and then making it into a good superpower, essentially. Which, you know, of course, I'm a huge sucker about. So, I've been meaning to play it for a while, and I think we're going to play it next week. Do I have anything else I need to promote? Oh, yeah, I pointed this out earlier in the stream, but in case you missed it, the podcast is now shifting to weekly episodes. So, come out this Friday. Or no, not this Friday. This Saturday, I believe. Or no. You know what? Keep an eye on the podcast feed. I will definitely decide. I'm clearly still debating between having them drop on Friday before the show is live and having them Saturday morning, just to space them out in that fashion. Unclear. Although I'm leaning toward having them come out on Saturday, honestly. But keep one eye on the Discord for that. The show is shifting to weekly releases, so now we're going to have smaller episodes once a week instead of, 8 hours of content dumped on the feed all at once a month at the very end of the month because I've been scrambling to finish it. These shorter episodes have a lot faster turnaround time, and so I should be able to get them done weekly. So definitely keep an eye on the podcast feed for that. I think that's all my things. I think we should call it an evening there. I'll see you on Friday for